Yes, Sparks, if I may, how are you feeling? Are you at all afraid of facing Thunder Run?
Fear? Don't worry about trying to conquer your fears. Good luck to you, it ain't gonna happen. But you can become what other people are afraid of. And that's what I intend to do. Thank you so much.
And that's all we have time for. Thank you so much. Now on to the racing, eh? Ocean Sparks driving in to infinity. A Mazda Cosmo weighing 41.6 grams. Welcome back, Aria Solo driving in the Scalpel. A Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution weighing 53.2 grams. Jackie Midnight driving in Daywalker. A Ford RS200 weighing 45.7 grams. And Jason First driving in Alpha. A Ford Escort RS1600 weighing 50.1 grams. If you're just joining us, we were listening to Ocean Sparks just before the race. Sparks not seen since last year's Grand Prix. Every driver in this group is an old friend of the Skyway looking to try their hand at Thunder Run. Good luck to you all, and they're off. And the group makes it through the twist. Sparks and Midnight way out ahead into the jump. Nice landing. Sparks blocks Midnight. He loses it. Hit by Midnight. Hit by First. Now in reverse. Midnight holding off. Spins right side round. Solo pulls up. Sparks still able to stay out ahead. He's wild. He hits the wall. We're down the final straight. Solo up on the wall. Passed by First. Midnight takes race one. Sparks and First to follow. Out of the 90, Sparks is blocking a pass by Midnight. He overcorrects. He's spinning round. First barrels through, knocks Midnight into reverse. He's trying to pass, but somehow Sparks holds him off. In reverse, no less. Ever so smoothly, Midnight drifts gracefully, righting herself, keeping control and the lead to the finish. Speaking of, Aria Solo, destabilized by her interaction with Ocean Sparks, catches an edge, is pulled up the wall, passed by Jason First. It's a tragic end to race one. Jackie Midnight dominates the board, typical. Sparks, the little Cosmo that could, despite absolute dysfunction, he held on to second place. And if it weren't for Solo's DNF, Jason First would certainly have been last. With another chance out in front, and with Sparks now behind him, perhaps Jason First can make something happen. First with a strong lead, everyone's through. Solo closing the gap, landing, Solo pulls ahead. Midnight pulling on the outside, passing, Sparks passing as well! Midnight fighting Sparks, Sparks passes Midnight, he's up on the wall, he's turned around. Solo with a growing lead, a buttery jump into the final 90. Solo, Sparks and Midnight with a new track record. Goodness, obliterating the record by nearly a full minute. After the jump, Solo pulls ahead. Midnight follows suit, passing on the outside of the first 90. Beautiful. Now, once in the straightaway, Ocean Sparks pulls along the outside, passing First as well. And here comes Sparks, looking to make a double play for himself, and he succeeds. Jackie Midnight still in the top spot, even after finishing in third. Ocean Sparks is steady. Aria Solo finally rising after taking first place. And Jason First, he got past a lot in that last race, let's just say that. Aria Solo once again in front, but now shoulder to shoulder with Jackie Midnight. They're all through the twist. It's a tight group. Midnight taking the lead over the jump. They all land, single file. Good control out there. Midnight nurturing her lead out of the turn, a quick drift. This is stellar driving, very typical of Midnight. Air over jump 2, Solo in second. You can see her fighting off Sparks moment to moment. Solo, Midnight and Sparks, and a slow Jason First bringing in the rear. It's a fantastic time, 20 and 900ths of a second. This is the Jackie Midnight we know. She dominated in the Aston Martin tournament, and just goes to show it's the driver that makes the car and not the other way around. Midnight is most assuredly our leader today, and if the math is correct, she's already secured her spot in the next round of the competition. The only question remains now, Sparks or Solo. Midnight finishing this series once again in front. Now Sparks has the cleanest line to round 2. If he can keep all 4 wheels on the tarmac, well, he's got a fighting chance to advance on. And they're off. First falls from the twist, he's out. Midnight with a giant lead through the splits. Huge jump by Midnight. The group is falling further behind. Solo closing the gap rapidly out of the 180 adrift. Solo passing Midnight on the inside. Sparks pulling up. Midnight goes flying, popping Solo, almost knocking her off down the last straight, and Solo takes race one. Sparks in second, and a backwards Midnight in third. This is an overtake for the history books, rocketing through the 180, eliminating the gap, a drift out of the turn, a beautiful calibration, metered and relentless. This pass, Solo is able to exhale only after the second 90. This is a long game. Aria Solo goes on two wheels, almost flips, skids her hood on the banking wall, and then she holds on, not to mention the actual twisted metal occurring behind. Midnight launches in the air, and Sparks takes his chance. Somehow he rides underneath, pushed through, and intimidates Solo across the finish. Jackie, Midnight, and Aria Solo are advancing on to the next round, and our track time leaderboard needs an overhaul. Yes, Aria Solo and Jackie Midnight have knocked Leo Screams down from the top spot down to third. Join us next time for round 2, where the best will take on the best and see who makes it to the championship round. Until then, drive safely and always take the high road.